Ooh, see, look at this. The stuff I just went through. So, my phone fell over, which was cool because the charger wasn't charging. My phone was on 1%. It was going to die anyways, right? So then I go get my charger. My charger broke. I find another charger. That one don't work. I find another charger. That one don't work. So I'm like, maybe it's the back piece. I get another back piece. It still don't work. I find another back piece. It still don't work. I just had to go to my car and get my car charger. I put my car charger in the back piece. It's still not working. I tried both back pieces. It's still not working. I went and I got an extension cord that got the USB on there. I plug it in. It's working. I think I'm in business. I bring it back over here to plug it in the outlet over here. It's only a 2-prong outlet. It's not a 3-prong. It's a 2-prong. So now I'm in here searching for an outlet. I finally found one. Now I got my phone on. So I don't know what that means. Somebody was doing a whole bunch of stuff to stop and block me. And I still made it through, baby. I still made it through. So anywho, we got secret, fraud, grandparent, and family was on the bottom of the deck. Now I just split the deck on suicide and dating. So somebody was supposed to date me and make me commit suicide. Somebody that's not a female, that's not in the mountains, or that's not up north. Somebody is imprisoned about this fire they started, this natural disaster of mind control. They tried to start a fire and cause a natural disaster to have control over my mind. I was supposed to commit suicide. And people would look at me like I was trash. What am I getting off this landfill? I was supposed to commit suicide. I'm hearing just like the rest. And be just like the rest of them. Okay, so suicide may be like I'm killing myself. Agreeing to things that is not of my highest and greatest good would have killed the, the whatever of me ever getting the chances of me ever being in alignment. It would have caused the death to me ever being in my North Node, awakening and being a high priest. And then I would have been just like the rest of the people that you did this voodoo, hoodoo, voodoo, boo-boo magic on. Because you was in your ego. Beach. Crime of passion. You was supposed to do this on the beach. And then you was going to take me to a wooded area. And leave me to dry. Or leave me deserted. Leave me in the desert. Now you going through legal proceedings. For trying to fake my death. Shit done dried up. This fire, after this fire you started, landfill, fire, landfill. That's giving me burn evidence. Now you trying to burn the evidence. All right, so let's clarify these cards here. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. And you know, the first time I split the deck, it was unexpected money in the reverse to actual money. Now it's unexpected money to abundance. Period. Period. Poo. You not getting no unexpected money because you couldn't get me in a relationship with you. You couldn't cause no destruction to this person of high honor. You couldn't cause no illusions through some divination. Now you in prison, mentally and emotionally unstable, or you wanted me imprisoned, mentally, emotionally unstable. Now somebody is getting a message. Now you getting a message. And you looking like this, confused. How I'm still achieving my goals. You getting a message and you confused about what a karmic femme tried to achieve. Yeah. She was manipulating you. Or a karmic femme was trying to manipulate a health concern. You confused how this karmic femme was trying to manipulate a health concern. You getting some type of communication. An evil eye. So that evil eye is getting me side eye. You getting communication about what she did, and now you side eyeing why she wanted to abuse me or the abuse that she did. Because maybe you getting the backfire, or this abuse is your karma. The abuse she did to you, the same thing you tried to do to me. You getting bad karma because I'm of high honor. Somebody know this. Or I do. I do. You getting communication about a pathway? Or a destined path? Oh, you getting communication that my destined path is divination? Surprise, surprise. Entity attachment, divination. You surprised about a pathway, divination, entity attachment. Once again, you surprised. What's the entity attachment? Oh, you surprised that my pathway wasn't this entity? That's what you surprised about? You surprised that my pathway wasn't that I was supposed to be schizophrenic, crazy, walking up and down the street with no clothes on in the middle of the winter? Now you jealous and envious? Or because you was jealous and envious is why you spun a false narrative? To cause me endings? Or this false narrative got you having bad endings? Yep. Because everything was false. That's why you having endings. Yep. Because you were a thief. You was an op, and now you beat up. You tried to cause illusions. Or you tried to cover up something. You tried to cover up something in the legal. You tried to cover up some court case. You was happy that I was about to transition, or you was happy to knock me off. You was happy to cause a death to my ascendant. Oh. Yeah. You was happy to cause a death to my ascending.
Or he thought that I was dead and he was going to come up. He was the op, this Ice King. He got an entity attachment from a Jezebel. That love spell shit is ending. and he know it because I'm protected.
So I would be
Or maybe the Jezebel was doing love spells on him so he would go through endings.
because I'm a healer.
I'm protected either which way, and I healed, and now he heartbroken that he gave this love offer to her because it's giving he sick. He invested in something, and he know about some conflict he about to be going through from trying to achieve this goal for this group of organization, with this group of organization, whichever way, or trying to achieve this goal for some stability. He tried to control a twin flame. He trusted, he trusted. He had complete confidence, trust, and complete confidence, faith that I'm a divine being, earth angel. He took money to be in a relationship with me, but I was too balanced for this priest. Something about a married couple. Oh, this married couple knew he was my divine masculine. I was too balanced. I was balanced, and this priest was working with this couple, with this married couple. Or we were supposed to commit. He was my divine masculine. We were supposed to have real love, or they knew. Hold on, I gotta go back.
Now you in your thoughts. You traveled to me, and then you became obsessed with doing these rituals to put me in poverty. Even though I was filled with love, you wanted me mentally and emotionally unstable, so that you didn't want me to have self-love because you wanted me to be in a third party. That's why you wanted me mentally and emotionally unstable. But I'm unbothered because I'm a high priest and a rising star. You gonna get karma for trying to cause these illusions. You was expecting for some legal issues to manifest for me. So not only did you call children's services, you also made false reports that I was prostituting. That's why you expected some legal issues to manifest. But my ancestors stepped in. That's why they on that ass. They on that ass because they know that you was jealous and envious. They know that you was trying to block me. They know that you was a thief. They know that you tried to have me imprisoned. You emperor in the reverse, you. They know what you did. That's why I left that ass. Now you trying to abandon and move on from a karmic friend. I left you, and you moved on to a karmic femme who then start doing voodoo on me. And this has you concerned. This demon that you conjured up got you in concern because I was too high vibing for it to come to me and cause me some type of mental health issue. You wanted my gifts and my new beginnings. You wanted to be the boss of this ice queen. Or this is what you wanted from me. Now in the distant future, this change you made actually changed, altered, or modified my unexpected money. And you surprised about this? Someone of high honor is awakening that I'm a sweetheart, that I'm the abundance. Maybe this King of Pentacles, this rich guy. You wanted him to send me the evil eye and spin a false narrative about me. And he was confused how a mature woman, or somebody is surprised. This person of high honor is awakening that I'm a sweetheart. And you thought you would get some abundance from evil eyeing me and spinning a false narrative about this divine feminine. A King of Pentacles, a rich guy, is confused. A mature woman in the community is getting a message about something that's false, about somebody that do divination, that wanted me in bondage, that was working for the ops, all because they was mad. They was trying to cause destruction to a soulmate. They wanted to abuse. Or this is like an abuse of power. They wanted to abuse their job. Or they abused their job. Yeah, this is like giving abuse of power. You abused your job. A nice guy. Alright, so I'm unbothered about the abuse, because I'm getting money. You was obsessed with my soulmate union. That's the truth. All right. What's family, Holy Spirit? What's family? The family of an earth angel is going through legal matters because they was happy to cause me endings, to cause me this health concern, to this priest, somebody that's sexful, somebody that's successful and sexy. They wanted them in lack and poor, but I was filled with love, and the divine loved me, and they was obsessed with putting me in bondage. They was doing divination, making false documents, statements, or false agreements with a soulmate to cause destruction. Somebody was mad at a karmic femme, or somebody had animosity towards a karmic femme. And that was the truth. That's why a soulmate tried to manipulate my manifestations, my stability, my achievements. And this now has him in conflict because I know about what he invested in. And I call judgment on that ass, or you're under judgment. For this lustful energy you tried to send to this sweetheart to cause her to be heartbroken. But she healed because she's protected. Or I healed and I'm protected. You going through endings for what you did to this rich girl, this sweetheart. You surprised how the love spells got me unexpected money or didn't get you unexpected money. A rich guy thought he would get abundance if this King of Swords could make this come up off of me. A mature woman was committed to a priest, or a mature woman committed to a priest. Somebody is surprised. to know somebody was jealous and envious and causing or somebody about to transition, or jealous and envious, wanted somebody to transition and be in prison. Once again, this rising star is unbothered. Yeah, this star seed. Because I'm the gift. Or I'm going to be gifted a relationship and a house or some type of stability because I'm balanced. And I moved on and manifested. What's the Earth Angel? This Earth Angel is filled with love. That's why I'm getting unexpected money. In the distant future, a karmic femme is going to heal. In the distant future, a karmic femme is going to heal from some voodoo that she was committed to achieve a job, a love offer. Somebody was expecting divinity, a mature one. Okay. Okay. So, my ancestors also let me know that the women, I want to say, I don't even want to say people, I want to say the women in my family do these rituals to stay looking young, y'all. To stay looking young. I'm going to post that video too, so you're going to see it. And then when this comes out, you're going to know what I'm talking about. So, this family knew that this Earth Angel was filled with love. Or this family was enamored with this Earth Angel for unexpected money. Now in the distant future, a karmic femme is going to heal. From some voodoo that she was committed to, connected to, committed to doing, to achieve a job, title, or position. Okay, so this karmic femme was doing voodoo to be in some type of position, title, high honor status. So that's why she gave a love offer. Okay, so she thought she could do voodoo to become, like, you know, connected to the divine. Now a mature woman is getting the communication that I'm on my destined path. A karmic femme is going to heal from some voodoo that she was committed to. Oh, so this is maybe sex magic. You're going to heal from the sex magic that he put on you when y'all was in a commitment. So this is giving me, remember when I had a sidebar in that one relationship and this karmic femme's ancestors was trying to tell her to leave him? So now I guess they're telling you that you're going to heal from this voodoo. And then you're going to achieve a job, title or position. You're going to achieve some type of occupation. And you're going to get a real love offer. You can expect to be divine. So if you just look at the brighter side, do what you got to do, heal, grow, and evolve. You're going to be able to achieve whatever job you want and a love offer. And you can expect divinity. A mature woman got communication or had a conversation about somebody's pathway. That legal issues is going to bring happiness. Somebody isn't bothered about some love spells and some divination. Somebody getting a message about a gift or that there's a gift. Somebody is getting a message that somebody's ability is causing endings to a rich guy's abundance. Somebody's job got them in prison. They did love spells on real love to have somebody confused and under illusions. But I moved on. Now somebody is getting communication about money, about a job, title or position that's protected. My new beginnings is protected. Okay. What's a nammer? Right. So a family. So this was definitely my family. The family of an earth angel was enamored with the love offer I was supposed to get, or that I'm getting, because you know this love offer is going to bring me abundance. That's the truth. Or this family knows the truth of this star seed. That's why they was being flying monkeys and they decided to work with the op. So, a family knew that I was an earth angel. They knew I was admired by the divine. So this family trusted this starseed would work with this karmic masculine, and that this thief would be able to imprison me and my child, or me and my new start, me and my new beginnings. Now somebody is getting bad karma. They're awakening that somebody was just jealous and envious. This mature woman, she just wanted money. That's why she was the enemy. Maybe she traveled to put me in poverty. She traveled to a rich guy. They was trying to manifest to come up. Or I'm still ascending and I'm still manifesting because I'm the gift. Or they was trying to come up off of manifesting my gifts with a group or organization. Now they in their thoughts because my divinity is protected, my abundance is protected, and my faith. Or because I have faith, and they surprised that I'm that I'm committed to divination. They get a message. They did voodoo on my chakras. This nice guy, this King of Cups, this false soulmate. Somebody is getting the message about all of this. Somebody is getting communication how y'all try to abuse me and cause me emotional pain. This rich girl, y'all wanted me lustful, y'all wanted me under illusions, but I blocked this priest because he wanted me in a third party. Then he got mad and tried to cause me conflict. He started sending me death magic. He wanted to cause destruction, and he was expecting for me to turn into an ice queen. But I'm still a sweetheart. Now this Jezebel and this ice cream king tried to change this entity that they conjured up, or they tried to change something with this entity. And now this mature man, this Empress in the reverse, is in concern from what he invested in, the job he took, the job he was happy to take, because everybody knows about the spell work you did to cause me to be confused, the rituals you did to manipulate me, the community you worked with. Ritual manipulate community. Oh, so you did rituals to manipulate this community so they would help you achieve these goals. They thought you was of high honor, or somebody of high honor is unbothered. In the distant future, somebody is going to transition. Maybe this boss, this King of Wands, for the false narrative he spun. In the distant future, a rising star and a karmic femme are going to get unexpected money for ending things with this Emperor in the reverse. From some legal proceedings or a court case. Distant future, rising star, karmic femme, unexpected money, ending legal issues. So in the distant future, this rising star is going to give this karmic femme unexpected money for ending some legal issues that was supposed to have me in bondage. I don't know what that is. Somebody that was working for the ops traveled for a job. A mature woman. A divine feminine. Boss. Starseed. Ice King. distant future. What's love offer? So a family, I said that, knew that an earth angel was admired by the divine. So a family of an earth angel. Oh, you see now it's coming full circle. You see that? Okay, so a family of an earth angel was enamored by the love offer from the divine to be a rising star. A rising star is getting this communication of the voodoo that y'all did. Now y'all in y'all thoughts because you traveled to an enemy for money. For this starseed's new beginning. This thief did rituals. Now a nice guy is jealous and envious of my job. Or the job I have with the community. The family of this earth angel was enamored by a love offer from the divine. This rising star is getting the communication, how y'all did voodoo, y'all and y'all thoughts, because y'all was being the ops. Y'all traveled for money. For the new beginnings of this star seed, this thief did rituals. Now this nice guy is jealous and envious of the job I have in the community. Now this nice guy is jealous and envious of my job, title, and position. How the community sees me. Nice guy is giving cousin. What's divinity? So karmic masculine wanted to pop out with awakening. So this karmic masculine that did death magic on this sweetheart, you know, the one that worked with this karmic femme to try and cause illusions. They were the enemy. Now they in their thoughts about some voodoo they did to have me confused and under illusions so that they could be able to get my gifts by being in a third party with them. They thought they would have some type of new beginnings from this, a new start. But my ancestor stepped in and is whooping that ass. Yep, yep, that's what these ops expected. They thought they would get a come up off of causing me a health concern. But I healed, or I'm a healer, and they jealous and envious of this. Ooh-wee. They tried to manipulate me. Now y'all under judgment. What's awakening? Awakening to the fact that I'm a healer. Or I awakened because I healed. And somebody is confused and in their thoughts. They tried to block this with voodoo. Now they moving on from having animosity towards this rising star, this thief and this nice guy. Maybe because now they got a health concern. Somebody expected this priest to get this message about this high priest because he was supposed to move into alignment, but he was jealous and envious. That's why I left that ass. Now community is under judgment. They all about to be in jail or imprisoned mentally, physically, emotionally, or reality. That's the truth. I was too protected to be in this lustful energy. You was in conflict with an ice queen that was mentally and emotionally stable. She the one did the death magic on the divine feminine, on the sweetheart, so that our commitment would end.